Atlanta City Councilwoman accused of abusing her power.
Tonight, CBS 46 investigating claims that she used her position for her own personal benefit. This happened in Peachtree City. Public records reveal Councilwoman Gretchen Kaula and her husband Joe asked city workers to add speed bumps near their home and tried to have a popular public path removed.
And one day after CBS 46 investigative reporter Rachel Polansky made a trip to Peachtree City, changes had begun.
In Peachtree City, cars are optional, as the majority of the community gets around on these, using the city's path system, especially those that live around Peachtree Lake, like Joanne Boland.
The pathway system in Peachtree City is what it's all about. I mean, that's why people move here. It's what's on our website. That's why we waited for 2 years to find a house in this subdivision.
This is the public path Boland walks every day that leads to the larger path around the lake. And this is Councilwoman Gretchen Kaula's home.
The path's been here for 42 years. They moved in a few years ago.
That's why Boland was angry that Councilwoman Kaula and her husband Joe wanted to get rid of the path. According to public records obtained by CBS 46 Investigates, Joe sent this email to the city attorney in early July, complaining about the way people were using the public path next to his home involving boats, cars, and construction vehicles, even sharing his plans to ask the city to have it removed. He goes on to say, quote, "Property rights issues can get very sticky, and I have been trying to present this without too much being made public," end quote.
Oh, yeah.
But the public did find out, and they were not pleased with him or his wife, who they felt was trying to abuse her power.
We pay tax dollars to support these paths, and so when someone tries to steal things from me and my neighbors, I definitely get very defensive of that.
Transparency from our elected officials is really key and important, and to have someone in for such short amount of time to already be bending rules and utilizing them for her own benefit is sad.
Signs with the words "Save Our Paths" quickly began sprouting throughout the neighborhood. And 10 days later, the Peachtree City mayor sent this letter to residents, saying the path in question would, quote, "continue to be a part of the city's path system." She also addressed these concerns at a recent council meeting.
It's over. The abandonment will not happen.
But the problems did not end there. CBS 46 Investigates also got a hold of this text message exchange between Councilwoman Kaula and a city worker, in which she asks about location preference for speed bumps behind and beside her home to slow traffic. A month later, once those speed bumps are installed, all on the taxpayer's dime, she texts again, this time with a picture and another ask. Do we have to leave such a large gap? Can there be no gap? This doesn't slow bikers or skateboarding.
It just feels like it was done for Councilmember Gretchen's benefit.
It has me questioning our ethics.
This neighbor, who says she voted for Councilwoman Kaula, even made some changes to an old campaign yard sign.
Recall Gretchen, corruption in Peachtree City Council.
Now she and other neighbors are calling for Councilwoman Kaula to step down. I asked the councilwoman about that after she approached us as we were flying our drone above the public path near her home.
But a lot of your neighbors want to hear if you're going to resign, if you're going to step down. That's none of their business.
Meanwhile, one day after our initial visit, another note was sent to residents, this time from the city manager, stating that after careful review and consideration, 18 of the 26 newly added speed bumps would be removed. I also tried to ask the councilwoman about that.
I'd love to hear your side of the story.
She didn't want to talk with me, but she did publish this editorial last month, saying she would abstain from any planning or decisions related to the path in question. Amid the calls to resign, Councilwoman Kaula's house has since been listed for sale and is now under contract. Rachel Polansky, CBS 46 News.